we're with Kevin James. Tell us about really the main messages of this film for kids.
The main message for kids is to be positive with themselves and be inspired by others, and to also, always work to be the best version of themselves, no matter what, and no matter the situation, because you don't realize how many people you can affect by doing so. I really believe if you're not moving forward or doing something, there is no neutral. You're going back and you're bringing other people down with you. But you can overcome great odds, and that's what they do in this movie. And as down as some things look sometimes, you can turn it around, and that's what happens here. And I truly believe that. I mean, it's happened a lot of times in my life, and you got to keep sticking with it. And it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. It's if you work hard enough and you surround yourself with good people. That's why it's so important to get good teachers and everybody around you. But if you work together, you can do these type of things.
I'm going to switch gears real fast to fatherhood. I'm a mom of 3. You're a dad of 3.
Yes.
Are you a strict dad, tough dad? How does it play out in your house?
I try to be, the strict dad, but my kids, when my wife leaves, my kids look at me and they know they got control over me because, I'm such a teddy bear. So I don't make direct eye contact when she leaves. I just kind of look away and be like, you guys got to listen to me now, right? And they're like, yeah, okay. But I love it. I can't tell you, being a father is the greatest gift, and it's just so much fun with them. It really is.
Do you have a motto, a dad motto, something that gets you through the day, like words of wisdom?
Well, this is the man you asked for that, by the way.
We will.
He's a fantastic father. I just look at what my father did, and he's always, even in scolding or trying to correct them, you just do it with love, and that's honestly the way I always approach it. No matter what they do, you try to find something positive in it, even if it's just them simply telling you the truth that they did something wrong. To be able to do that and to open up about that is important for kids. Because you can easily put kids into a shell, and and it affects them. So I encourage my kids to be open and always love them. Everything. I just want them to be good people. That's really what I want.
Great question.
I'm going to ask Henry about, because we've we've all grown up with you, but our parents have also grown up with you. And so now you are your father, your grandfather. How does that affect all of the decisions that you make every day in your career?
It doesn't. Because if I allowed that to make an impact, I wouldn't do everything I do. I can't pick. I pick what I want to do from my stomach. And then hopefully I've chosen correctly, and my children, my wife, and my grandchildren, when they grow up, will be proud. But I can't make a decision based on that. Oh, I shouldn't do that because of my kids. I have to do it is a dream of mine to do what I'm doing. And I have to be able to do that.
And they see that.
They do. My son is now a director and a writer. My daughter was a great teacher, and now a wonderful mother.
Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe. And Jed is here and a great dad. I think that a herd child is a powerful child.
That's great. Kevin, I have one question for you.
We'll let you go, we promise.
Last one, I think. We were all laughing in there a lot, and you obviously talk about your body and your weight loss and gain and everything. And I read something that your mother is not happy with all this conversation because she said it wasn't a big conversation growing up. But is that something that you worry about with your kids?
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I do go up and down, and I'm from a family of emotional eaters, and we eat when we celebrate, we eat when we're upset, and I try to break that mold, and I can at times. But yes, I want them, the most of all, to be healthy, and there are some members of my family who don't have that problem at all. It's just not an issue for them. But we try to, I try to show my kids, to disconnect from the food that way, that it's not attached, And it's difficult at times. It really is. But again, most of all, I want good people. I want people like Henry. That's what I want my kids to be like. Honestly, if they can, he's the greatest. I know. Trust me. Honestly, and you got to see how he is with it. It's just incredible. It's really nice, and that's the most important thing. It really is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.